The century mark. I'm Jeff Stein with today's Iowa Politics Report. Former President Jimmy Carter turned 100 years of age yesterday, the first former U.S. president to reach the milestone. Carter has been in hospice for more than a year and has made no public appearances since the funeral of his wife 11 months ago. We all live longer these days, but 100 is still quite a milestone. Similar to when Iowa's only native-born president, Herbert Hoover, reached 90 back in 1964, 60 years ago. When asked how he felt to have been the only former president other than John Adams to reach the 90 mark, Hoover replied, "Too old." He passed away 2 months later. Now, usually the presidency is the career pinnacle for an individual. William Howard Taft was not only president, but later Chief Justice of the Supreme Court, the only person to date to have been the head of 2 of the 3 branches of government. But Carter and Hoover share something besides longevity and therefore being a former president for more than 3 decades each. Namely, the presidency was arguably not their career high point. Hoover was world-renowned for his work in famine relief during World War I, and despite the presidential experience, he was brought back to lead famine relief efforts after World War II as well. Carter threw himself into foundation work after the presidency and hoisted more than a few hammers, helping bring attention to Habitat for Humanity. Each has a presidential library, but while there is ample material to document their respective 4-year terms in each, there's an awful lot of space in each devoted to the before and after of each man's respective life. Both Carter and Hoover came from small towns in rural states to hold the position of leader of the free world. Their full legacies, though, require attention to more than just that 4-year period. Oh, and more than just outliving most of the rest of us. And that's the Iowa Politics Report for Wednesday, October 2 on Twitter, Instagram, Getter, Threads, and Truth Social at Iowa Politics. I'm Jeff Stein on News Talk 1540 KXEL.